Oh, let's wish him well. Let's wish them all well. There's 4 runners, but what a fascinating race. We expect the pace to come from Bin Pasha, and she leads by 3 parts of a length. Padedary on the outside on Moon Madness, and then Triptych in the dark colours, and the grey is Infamy, and that's in last place. And Bin Pasha leads from Moon Madness on the outside, then Triptych, and then Infamy back in 4th place. So Bin Pasha leading from Moon Madness, really moving well on the outside. Infamy the grey back in 3rd, and Triptych, see what a peculiar round action. She sort of comes down on the ground, doesn't she? And Triptych back in 4th place. But the ground might be just a bit too firm for her, and well, we don't know. We'll see. Bin Pasha leads from Moon Madness and Infamy, and Triptych back in 4th and last place. And Steve Cawthon just niggling along, you know. She's just losing touch. She's about 3 behind Infamy, and that's a length and a half behind the leading pair, who pass a mile pole now. And it's Bin Pasha on the inside of Moon Madness, and Triptych, you know, is you know, she's just losing her place. She's going 5 behind now, and Steve Cawthon's having to ride her along. Moon Madness going on at the top of the hill, 7 to race. Now Triptych is starting to race. She's just closing on Infamy, and Moon Madness leads by 3 lengths to Bin Pasha in 2nd, Infamy 3rd, and Triptych in 4th. They come down towards the halfway stage. Halfway now, Moon Madness 3 clear of Bin Pasha and Infamy, and now Triptych again just starting to niggle along again. She's just losing a length or 2 as Moon Madness starts to begin the descent. 5 to race. Moon Madness by 3 lengths, and Infamy now sweeps past Bin Pasha, and back in last place Triptych trying to close. She is closing. They start the sweep round Tattenham Corner, and it's Moon Madness in the lead from Bin Pasha in 2nd, Infamy, and now Triptych on an even keel and closing. But Moon Madness goes for home, and Padedary is quick in the pace. He's driven some pace into the race. 3 to go, and Moon Madness is ahead of Infamy the grey, Bin Pasha, and now Triptych pulled to the outside, and she's starting to race now, and they're in line for her, and just over 2 to go. Moon Madness has it from Infamy, but Triptych now is looking strong. Bin Pasha has dropped away. They've got a furlong and a half to go, and it's going to be a wide open race. Moon Madness with Infamy putting in a challenge, and Triptych looking as well as any now on the outside, and Triptych now puts a challenge to Moon Madness, but he's a brave horse. However, he's being passed by Triptych, who goes on from Infamy in 2nd place. Moon Madness 3rd at best, and Infamy tries to put the challenge to Triptych, but Triptych has the answer. Triptych wins. Infamy is 2nd, Moon Madness 3rd, Bin Pasha is 4th. A most fascinating race for this Group 1 Hanson Coronation Cup. It's gone to the favourite, number 9, Triptych, owned by Mr. Peter M. Brandt, trained in France by Patrick Louis Bianca at 11 to 8, and ridden by Steve Cawthon, his 39th winner of the season. 2nd is number 8, Infamy, who's won a cracking race for Ray Cochrane. 3rd is number 4, Moon Madness, ridden by Padedary. Well, if you'd backed the favourite at the halfway stage, your heart should certainly have been in your mouth. But only really when she turned into the home straight and she got on an even keel did she really start to race. And then she raced to such immediate effect.
What a lovely sight. They say it's a lady's privilege to change her mind, and Triptych changes hers, because at this stage you really wouldn't have thought she was happy at all.
John, you won't see any horse given a better ride all season than Steve's given this mare. She was off the bridle, and he must have been sorely tempted to pick his stick up and give her a couple of backhanders, but he just got his head down and just kept niggling and changing his hands and changing his hands, and eventually she's come right back on the bridle, and he hasn't even looked like picking his stick up. He's come there, and I thought he was going to come. At one stage I thought he was going to pull her up, and now I thought he was going to win hard held. And then she says, well, I think I've just done enough. He's got there. I can beat both of these two quite nicely. And that's it. And she almost sort of wants to pull herself up again now. She's an incredible mare.
You can see her thinking, can't you? She's got Infamy, she's got Moon Madness, and really, why do any more?
But he really has given her a peach of a ride. I mean, I'm surprised that anybody slagged him off for the way he rode her in Paris.
Yes, well, as a matter of fact, he took himself to task. He said it was a case of pilot error, but certainly wasn't any errors today. In fact, it was a masterpiece.